Well. It appears to be opposite day, everybody. Welcome to At the Close. Spencer Israel, Joel Elconin is here as well. What's down is up, and what's up is down. Seems to be the theme of the day. We got a lot going on today. We got options expiration. We got some Nasdaq rebalances. It's going to be an exciting close. Stay tuned. Let's talk about it.
All right, it is time for pre-market prep at the close.
3 consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
Joel, how are we doing today? How's your day going?
Oh, not bad. What a choppy session. If you're good at trading chop and slop, this was the day for you. Early in the morning, we were looking in the abyss. We took out the pair of lows at the 4,600 area, went to 4,590, and things were looking bad. The bears were licking their chops. Oh, and then we just had, basically a 67-point rally that took us to 46.57, just shy of that close, and we've made a couple other stabs at that level, but now we are falling back into the abyss. I'll just, as far as like the range, I mean, we've had a big range. We opened this morning at 24.75. We're currently at 21. So from the 9:30 open, we've had a craziness, but still right near that opening price. Crude down $1.64 at 70.51. The crude, let's see here, it's going to close above 70, hanging on to 70. Got 3 lows in the 69 handle. Gold's up $1.20 at 17.99.40. Silver in the red by nickel at 22.43.5. Bitcoin down $1,780 at 46.230. Ethereum futures, they're going the same way. They're down $178.50 at 38.43.50. And the S&Ps just take another little whoosh down here. Boy, oh boy, look at the volatility here heading into the close, and it should probably get even more volatile.
All right. The challenge for us here and the challenge for the chat is to identify a stock that is having a rough year. However you want to define a rough year, we can say down 20% or more, and it's not up today. Because it does seem like every single stock that is down for the year is up in varying degrees today, whether it's Robinhood, whether it's Peloton, the airlines, the cruise lines. Wish is having a good day. We don't talk about Wish anymore because it's like $1, but that's up today. Every single beaten down stock is up today. It does seem that way.
Yeah, and let's start with the granddaddy of them all. Good call by Triple D here. New low of the move, and now it's up $1.05 at 19.19. Little short cover, and people looking for 17, and now they're at 19. So we can run through these and look for some, daily targets. Heading in here to the final hour. Your next daily high in the hood. Pair of highs, 1980, 1989. So let's just call that 1985. Maybe not today, but maybe if the rally continues on Monday, or unless this is just a dead cat bounce.
Yeah. All right, Chad, help me out because we got Upstart is in the red. Disney is down. Oh, Disney, kill me now. But yeah, you know what today is? Today is an argument. If you're bullish like the Russell, the IWM, today is your argument in a nutshell right there, which is, hey, if all these beaten down stocks stop going down, because they can't go down forever in theory, then the Russell is going to rally. The Russell is going to lead us. Forget what the SPY does. Forget what the Nasdaq does, because those are both down because the major components are, the top mega cap tech is all down today. But if all these beaten down names stop going down, then the Russell is going to be our leader, and that's exactly what you've got here today. Forget about value and growth. It's diversified small cap, not even small cap, just diversified versus not diversified. And we're getting a broad-based rally in a lot of smaller names that have been crushed, and the IWM is your leader here. Your Russell is your leader. So it's the exact opposite of what the trend has been this year.
Yeah, look at that. Yep, look at the old Russell up $1.80. I mean, if you're gonna take a stab here, I mean, go right ahead. I mean, this is monthly support. I mean, 210.30. Oh, look at that. You had a low at in August at 210.68. You undercut that. Another low at 209, 210. So, buying low. I mean, that's what you want to do. So, I mean, this is it. This is where you're gonna take a stab. If not, I'm not gonna pay too much. What's this? Is this that's a much lower low. Couple other monthly lows in here, but good risk reward ratio. This area has hold up well. So no, I like it. I'm gonna look at the Russell. I'm gonna be a Russell fan. You know what? Should I surprise Triple D on on Monday
Sure,
and not give the S&Ps and just
sure,
say what the IWM's doing?
sure. That could be fun.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
don't even.
I mean, if you go across the board here, AMC is obviously your leader of the day. AMC is your leader.
Spider-Man,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Hey, I have tickets to see it tonight. We are,
Really?
feasting off last $30. Oh man, I did not see it get to 30.70. $30 was a very tough cookie to crack. Is that a saying? I just made it one. It was a tough wall to break through
Tough nut
there.
to crack.
Tough
Tough
nut. Thank
nut
you.
to,
Tough
yeah.
nut. That's what it was saying.
Unless you crack your cookies, I don't know.
I don't know. That's a tough 30 was a tough nut to crack. We did it, but it was very short lived.
Did got the 30.71, big old day. Boy, that monthly support was down at 20. That's where it broke out from. Only got the 20.80. This is a big move for it. I don't know if I would chase it, but man,
Yeah.
I don't know. And if you probably get a look at 25 again, you probably don't want it. But great best day AMC has had in a long, long time. And they really, I mean, if you were buying, this is, for buying something on strength, when it went to, it opened 24.39, it went down $1. But when you went through yesterday's high, boy, you just put a buy stop in there, carted up at 25.87. Look at that. You had no heat there. 30, nice round number. Still looks like it's going to close in the upper portion of the range. So good day for AMC.
Yeah, but at the risk of sounding like a Debbie Downer, none of these moves today, whether it's AMC, which is up 20%, or even a smaller one, none of these moves are strong enough to make me want to chase any of them. In fact, I'm inclined to do the opposite. You know what I mean? I'd be inclined to fade everything, and I'm not talking about just AMC. I'm talking Teladoc up 11%. I'm talking Zoom up almost 10%. Right? I'd be inclined to fade all of these names here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a tough trade. I would. I'm just such a I couldn't short this here. I'd like the T Dogs. I have to take the opposite end of the coin on that one because
Okay.
I just made a low of the move yesterday. If you're going to be a 2-day move proponent, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling the shorts here, Spencer. So I just got to fade you on that. These things got so much room. And then also, and we talk about this, the dynamic of covering a short when something's going down, right? Boom, they just pepper in your bids. They're peppering your bids. They're peppering your bids, right? And it's easy. You bring some in here. You bring some in here. But now the dynamic that's changed. Now the people are like, oh, man. Oh, God, I had a chance to cover this at 90. Why was I so stupid? I could have bought it at 90 yesterday. And now you're looking at 97.5, 98.
All right.
This thing gets back into
So-
triple digits. I'm on the opposite end.
Okay, so here's my argument for shorting all of these. The first argument is it's very easy to control your risk, right? Because you have plenty of levels to lean on on the upside to stop yourself out if you're short, right?
Okay.
Right. So that's the first thing. I'd rather, you have more levels to lean on if you're short than if you're and stopping on the highs than if you're long and stopping on the lows, right? So because a lot of these have no more, they have no lows under here, right? There's nothing but air. So that's the first argument.
Okay.
The second argument is again, a lot of these names are up, 4, 5, 6, 7%. It's not like we're talking AMC up 20%. This is not, the magnitude is not there. I'm not sold. I'm just not sold. I definitely think there's probably more pain to be had. At the very least, if you're going to stop going down, what typically happens is it's not a V bottom. It's just a long period of sideways action, and that means going down from here. So, I don't know. I'm just not sold on any of these names right now.
Well, you don't have, I don't know. Have you ever shorted a stock too, Spencer?
Via puts, sure. I've
Okay.
never shorted outright. Does that make me bad?
No, it's just different. I think if you should. I want you to try.
Yeah.
Well, you probably don't have the margin in your accounts.
I've got the margin.
You got the margin?
But
Okay.
I'm so risk averse, Joel, that it's
Try one.
hard for me. It's hard
Try
for me.
it. Try it. You'll like it.
All right.
Come on. You can
Okay.
try it.
Okay.
Do it. Do one.
Fine. Maybe
I'll coach you through it, man.
Maybe we'll do it live on the show one day. Okay. Well, Ronan, what if I'm wrong? That's why I have plenty of. There's so many levels to stop yourself out on the upside. There's so many levels on Teledoc, right? You can pick one out of a box, right? You can stop yourself out at 100 in Teledoc, or I don't know. Just looking at the daily chart here. What's that high? 102 or 107, or there's so many levels. You can say, okay, if it gets above here, I'm done. So that's why. Anyway, couple tickers here in the chat that I thought were interesting. It's been a long time since I've looked at Charles Schwab, Joel.
Talk to Chuck.
Have you seen that one?
Let me see. Is it
all-time high?
Really?
Yeah. All-time highs for Charles Schwab. I have not looked at the stock
yesterday.
Probably in like 6 months or more.
I guess that was a good deal, huh? With buying TD Ameritrade. Yeah. Wow. Talk to Chuck. Chuck is not, filled the gap today, right? Because you had a gap. Why did gap up yesterday? What the heck happened yesterday in this thing? Did they have earnings or something?
No. I don't know.
I wonder why. Maybe someone got blew out of a short or something. But what do we have here in Chuck? Talk to Chuck. Let's see. 80. You've had about a 4-point move. 83. This is important for Chuck because the all-time closing high yesterday at 83.89. You filled the gap from Wednesday today, and it looks like you're going to settle at the same area. So if you're looking for more on this one, you got to I just give it to 84. Close above 84 and then make a run up a high. But nice rebound. If you wanted to exit this thing and you think you kind of missed it, keep an eye on that all-time closing high at 83.89.
I just had not looked at that chart in so long, and I was
wow.
At all-time highs.
What about Morgan Stanley? That's
IBKR is the other one, but that's also actually yesterday all-time highs for IBKR.
What? There was something sneaky going on yesterday, huh?
Yeah.
I wonder what it was.
That is interesting.
What are the other? I mean, what else is left? There's
that's it, Joel. Morgan Stanley bought E-Trade, and Schwab bought TD Ameritrade, and IBKR is on its own, and that's all we got, Joel. Just
what about what brokerage stock I'm going to bring up now?
Robinhood or Coinbase? I don't know.
Well, how's Coin doing? That's probably getting hurt because
Coinbase is down today. So there's one. There's a stock that's beaten down for the year and not up today. Tough.
What about SIEB? Siebert Financial.
No, yeah,
Muriel.
it's not even on.
Nah, that's not rallying today. Good
No,
support
not
at
yet.
220 though. Spoos tried to rally once again back up to the open. Back 46.20. 14 minutes. Now you could give me the imbalances, but I don't know. They could flip today. They could flip on you. So
We're
be
gonna have to
careful.
keep a really close eye on the major components. I want to keep a close eye on the Nasdaq rebalances for the next 15 minutes too, because adds and deletes at the close. They're gonna happen at the close. So a lot of maybe we don't get volatility, but we definitely get volume coming out the wazoo in those names today. So gonna have to pay close attention to that.
There's a 10-point move coming. I just don't know which way.
Hey, how is let's see. So we had FedEx earnings out. They were good. The stock popped off the open and got to 260, if you can believe it. Which I'm sure you can, because
Yes, let's take a look.
yeah, and then
Yeah, that was a tricky one because
yeah.
I talked about that 255 and it blew through that and good sale now. And you took out the pre-market high, which turned out to be the after hours high, but that still turned out to be a good exit. Yeah, big rip off the open. I didn't see that. 260 got to 260.50. Nice round number there. Big gap underneath on this one. Maybe comes back down to 245. So I'd be looking to, if you feel you want to get in it, we'll see, because it's $9 off the high, $3 off the low. So not the greatest looking candle for
Okay.
FedEx.
Okay, I see you in the chat. They're talking about Nikola. Okay, this is what Nikola just did. Nikola just dropped a press release. What time did this press release hit? Nikola dropped a press release at 1:00. Okay, so it was a couple hours ago. In all caps. You ready? Nikola, it literally is in all caps. I'll share my screen. I'll show you. Nikola delivers. Let me get it on the screen. Come on the screen. There we go. I'll zoom in for you. Nikola delivers first Nikola TRE battery electric trucks to Total Transportation Services Inc. Their first delivery. Bravo, guys! And it spiked to 1029 on that PR.
They
Bravo.
they
Well done.
deliver.
They delivered one. They delivered a truck.
Wow. Well,
Well done, guys.
and how much did that add to the market cap there? And didn't I see someone was discontinuing something? Was that news that I thought I saw yesterday? No. Was it Workhorse? Could you check Workhorse news for me?
I've not looked at that one for
No.
a second.
Okay.
Workhorse, did they have news
No, I
yesterday?
thought I said something.
Maybe Fisker? Not Fisker. What's the other one? A Ride? No.
No. How's Ride doing? Did
Oh,
that get up?
it's probably up today. Is it up
It's
today?
up a penny.
All right.
Up a penny, hanging out $4. All right, the bear. Look like the Bears are getting control here. We are now at 46.15. Moments ago, we were back at that opening price, but the Bears are showing their claws here in the final 11 minutes. Another leg down here. We must have got some selling balances, Spencer. Is that what I'm seeing?
Let me hop into my news feed here and get out of my SEC filings. Yeah, seeing about $2 billion to sell.
Well, they're getting ahead of it. Tick 12, tick 13, tick 14, all over the map, folks.
And, okay, yeah. Now pull up that S&P chart for us so we can get a look. This is going to be a fun. It's going to be a fun last 10 minutes. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, should we go to look at this? Let's go a little bit shorter time frame here. The 1 minute's going to freak people out. Let's go 5 minutes. Boom. Let's go here.
All right. Every single I know the whole market just ticked down, so this isn't a total hot take or anything. But you see, you know what's happening right now? I just looked at every single of all 12 of the stocks that are being changed in the Nasdaq. The ads are going down, the deletes are going up right now.
Yeah. Those are tough, man.
Yep. If you want to look at Checkpoint, CHKP just spiked to 115.78 actually, 115.78, right? All of a bunch of them just just when it started going up, and a bunch of the ads, Palo Alto, Datadog, Airbnb, just spiked down. Zscaler.
Those things are so tough to play.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
The ads are going down, the deletes are going up because everyone knows. Everyone's not a secret. The whole street knows that there is forced buying into this close in some of those, and forced selling too. So they're yeah, this is gonna be fun. I that's gonna reverse at least one more time in the next 9 minutes. That trend. It's gonna be fun to watch.
If you're a Zscaler trader, just be alert here that you have three highs right in this area. One's 309 and then two at 307. So let's just call it. You know what? I'll lean on the double top 307. You hit that and you've repealed. So it's because it's a high price stock. They looks like they're a little bit closer together. But Zscaler traders, keep an eye on 307 tomorrow. Another leg down here, 46.06, heading into the final 8 minutes. We are now only 15 handles off the low of the day, 45.90, folks. The Bears are fighting back with a vengeance here to end the week. Let's see if the Bulls got one more gasp of fresh air here into the close. But right now, this is not going to be a good week.
And good. Well, yeah, good end of the week.
Actually, where did we close on Friday? Just out of curiosity, because it probably, it just seems like this is such a whooping because of how high, 47, 43 and a quarter yesterday. On a week to week basis, yeah, because we closed strong last Friday at 47.0350. So we're losing. If we close in this area, it's going to be close to 100 points. So weird day, weird week here on the quad-witch expiration.
Yeah, I'm just watching my movers tool in Pro and watching for movement.
It's probably blowing up.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going right now. Interesting. Okay, if you have a ticker for us, drop in the chat. We'll take a look. I know we've missed a few of them right now. Okay. Wait, what is this one? GBT.
Does it mean GBTC?
No, GBT.
I
not one
think I've heard of that stock.
Global Blood Therapeutics.
I hear that stock's a little thin. Did you get that, Spencer?
I got you. That was good.
Okay. Well, you're working your way through this candle right here. Look at this. Just tacked on 10 points in the S&Ps. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this off of I'm going to take this off and just put the S&P here just so we could just see this craziness here, what's going on. And then I'll take a look. Interval, let's go 5 minute. Okay, there we are. This is a big candle. Must have some good news on it. Reversing this price action here. Man, I'm going to throw out this high for right now because I don't know why it spiked up that day at 32.49. So I see these three highs at this area right around 30.70. So that was the high besides the blow off day. So let's see it. Let's see a close up here, hold here, and then make a run at 32. This thing's been beat up. If you're looking a little bit longer term here, wow, this thing was $90, but that's too far to figure a retracement. If you really think that this is like you missed the low of the moves here, maybe you got room up to 33. That would get half back of this move. So 32, 33, that's a target if you can keep going. I'm just a little worried about this 30.80 area. Okay, DKNG. Where is that? $25? No, that should be rallying today in the Spencer theory, right?
It is. Everything is rallying.
Yeah, good day. Undercut and rally. New low of the move. 28.7. Let's see here. What's the high from yesterday? The high from yesterday is 29.40. Today's high, 29.23. Unfortunately, you backed way off from there. So, boom. Got to clear 29.40 last week for DraftKings, or there's still pressure on this thing. New low of the move at 25.80. What was your July low? Just for kicks and giggles. Yeah, 27. Ooh, took that out by a couple bucks, right? 25.80. So important to get through 29.40.
Hey, how about we looked at Affirm for a second? I know Affirm has some. There was a headline the other day that the government or the SEC or the DOJ, one of them is looking into the buy now, pay later. I think it was the SEC, right?
Oh yeah,
They're looking into buy now, pay later. Pretty sure it's the SEC.
no, that's not good.
No, my bad. It was the CF. It was the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the CFPB. That's what it was. CFPB.
Yeah.
Okay.
New low in the move, but a potential double bottom there. 92.06, 92.34. So you're $4 off that low. There's your risk. How's the stock that I own? I'm getting absolutely killed in. Oh, that's that's up 9. Oh, it's up almost a buck. 16.75. Should have sold that one when I could have. Spoo's fighting back here. 46.14 and a half after just trading 46.05. What do we got? 17. Do I hear 18? Oh, if we go back to the open at 46.24.75, that is just going to be the biggest nothing muffin day ever. Okay, 3 minutes, Spencer. What else? We're gonna be at 24 in a second here.
I know. Someone just dropped space. Joel, do you think space is a zero? I never say that, but do you think space?
I mean,
I think space might be a zero. Honestly.
yeah. Well, anybody kicking up 350 GER to go to Yeah, I mean,
I never say that about a company or a stock, but I think space could end up being zero.
this is we'll see what happens over the next couple days. This is where you came down to several monthly lows in this area. Even going back to this one, this is where your risk is down to 12.10. But this 14 area, 14.21, I see 14.60. It's up 13 cents on the day, 13.52 low today. I think you still got to risk it down to 12, and then after that, $10. But yeah, I never got this stock, and I never understood why it went to over 60 a couple different times. But that's the market for you. Market doesn't care what you think.
Yo, you want to have some fun? Let's look at the volume in some of these Nasdaq rebalances right now. Okay, this is a 1 minute chart of Airbnb on the right. Okay, look at the volume in Airbnb these last few minutes. They all look the same too. Look at Fortinet. Look at that. These are 1 minute candles here. 1 minute candles. Palo Alto. Boom. Look at Palo Alto. Look at this action right now. Lucid. Tons of action. Zscaler. Datadog. Tons of volume here as we head into the close. We're under a minute now.
Wow. You're getting in there with the big boys, man. You're getting into the big boys playground here.
Oh, sorry, CHK.
There you go. All right, we got a minute to go here. Now that rip was sold. We're right back down here. Not going to be a good close heading into the final minute. 46.12 is where we're trading. 46.11. Let's see. Ooh, sellers into the close here. When are we going to get that final bell? 46.10, 11. 46.10, 11. I guess that's going to be it for the week, Spencer. We're closing pretty close to the low of the week as it stands right now. So keep an eye on 45.90 overnight. But not to close the bulls wanted to see.
Mitch asked if I think Dennis is playing those names. Probably not, because he's so small, and we're talking like billions of dollars right there.
He'll do the fade. He'll do the fade on this. He'll do the fade on this.
Maybe.
Okay.
That's a wrap there. Well, what did we close at in the final tally for the day? Is your SPY closed down 1%, the Nasdaq down half that, and your IWM, your star of the day, up 0.9%. Look at that. Small cap winter. Is it here? I don't know.
All right. Well, Spencer, you said you're going to do your research and let us know if
I have a potential, and I did not fully flesh out this thought yet. I have to do some looking over the weekend, but I have a potential reason to be bearish for next year, but I don't quite know if the numbers support my idea. So I have to go look at the numbers first, and I'll come back on Monday with some more thoughts on that. Everyone, have a great weekend. we'll be back on Monday morning, obviously, as we are every Monday. Joel, have a great weekend. I'll talk to you Monday.
Okay.
Everyone hit the like button, please. I appreciate that. We made it. Everyone put your pencils down. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. Hit the like button. And please remember that all the information on this show, on all of our shows, always at all times, are meant to be used as informational purposes and not for investing or trading advice. All right, that's going to be a wrap. I think we don't have a show right now because Mitch is out. He's out all next week too. So no Money Mitch today. So that's going to be a wrap for our streaming this week. And Toronto Dave, yes, Bears are always allowed. It's a free market. Bears, Bulls, there's enough room for both of us. All right, that's a wrap. Catch you guys later. Have a great weekend. And yeah, that's it. Go see Spider-Man if you're into that sort of thing.